I mean, George just came over here and completely bust my ass with the trike products. He said, "Oh, you got some gold label? I got some KK."
Hold on, like 2 seconds.
Yep. Let me know when we about to do the intro because I want to light the blunt over the intro.
All right, man. Yo, what's good, everybody? So I learned that I'm not gonna be doing the intros with the music. Like, I mean, trying to talk over that shit. I guess I can still do it. Cause we found out that me trying to talk over the beat, that shit don't be working correctly. So
have you tried just playing the music off your phone instead of playing it off the computer? So the music and your voice are going through the same mic, so it doesn't cut out when you switch back and forth.
okay.
Give me a second.
Yo, what the fuck?
All right, let me go.
I am scared of spiders. I don't fuck with spiders. I'm scared of spiders.
I just like the song.
I do too.
By Slipknot? There's a song Spiders by Slipknot.
Damn,
Oh, I got his ass. Oh my god, I've been trying to kill this mosquito for like 2 days out in the garage. Dead, bitch. You're dead. You're dead to me. You're dead to me.
That's so violent.
Mosquito, I know. That was kind of mean. Sorry. You're still dead.
Okay, bad news is probably can't find it on my phone right now.
To me.
But
Oh well, we're just gonna play it, and I'm not gonna say shit until it's shot. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna say the internet. We good? Y'all can.
Yeah.
We're still good, right? Okay.
Yeah, I can still see.
Just want to make sure. Again, even though we got our shit fucking replaced today, our internet is, yeah, about to break some shit. Let's roll it. Oh, Lord, have mercy on my soul today. I'm being tested. It is Monday.
we have having a case of the Mondays.
Hippies out there, 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 hippies out there.
Yo, what is good? What is good? How's everyone doing tonight? We made it a full week. I mean, I guess we've been recording for 7 days, but this is a full Monday to Monday. We started last Monday. We're back here at Monday. How is everyone feeling tonight, man? How is everything going? Good? You guys good?
Good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Monday was good for you guys? Okay. I'll take all this guys off. Monday. Well, before we hop into the whole show, man, let me tell you what happened with me today. So, as some of you guys may know, I have to deal with taros at least once every 6 months, I think it is. I don't know. Anyway, so I have to call them up, do my med check because I take medication because I'm kind of fucked up. So I take medication for that. So every 6 months I gotta get a med check, a refill. So I scheduled my shit maybe like obviously the last fucking visit. And I called them to confirm my shit. Now let me tell you, I called them a whole week ahead of my appointment to have my appointment because I was so high I thought it was that Monday, but it was really a week after. So I was like, okay, dope. Since I got you here, let me give you my new phone number so we don't have no problems next week. So here comes the following week, right? My appointment's date. They don't call me. I'm like, okay, weird. I called them the next day and they're like, oh yeah, you must have not changed your number. I said, that's ridiculous. I just changed it a week ago. So we had to schedule an appointment for today. So fast forward to today. I'm sitting by the phone all day, no call again. So I'm calling Tara. So I'm like, yo, what happened? You know, like I've been waiting for my phone call. Homegirl literally tells me on the phone, she's like, I don't know what happened. I don't know why you didn't get your phone call. I said, okay. I said, listen here. That's some bullshit. This is the second time I've had to reschedule this appointment, and I'm all out of meds. So you're going to have a crazy-ass motherfucker running around here during quarantine because y'all are fucking up, you know? Like, and then I told him, I was like, so when can we schedule the next appointment? They're talking about like a whole 2 weeks from now. I said, nah, fuck that. I was like, I'm ready to get a whole new provider. Like, I said, fucking Troy has not done me any fucking good since I started with Troy. Kyle, I'm sure you heard me fucking talking about these people quite a bit in the past, how they're just like mishandled my fucking prescription. Like, dude sent my prescription over to be filled, but he's not a verified doctor. So it's like, what the fuck am I talking to you for? Like, if you can't fill my prescription, what are we chopping it up for, bro? Like, why am I telling you what's good? I'm basically giving you some personal shit because I'm supposed to be trusting you as my doctor, but you can't even fill my prescription. That's weird. So long story short, man, I had to let him have it real quick, but then I had to realize, like, bro, we're in quarantine, so, you know, they're probably stressed out too. So I asked for a new provider, and I got one, got me a new appointment tomorrow. So my advice is for y'all, like, when people do you wrong, man, you call them niggas up and be like, hey, what the fuck is good, man? I need my shit fixed right now. Some people just like being like, look, man, it's cool, you know, they this, they that. Nah, dude, when it comes to your mental health, man, you got to take that shit mad serious. But I couldn't just be like, I'll wait till tomorrow. Because if I would have waited till tomorrow, I would have felt like I lost. So if they didn't answer the phone, you best believe I would have left a damn voicemail and let them have it, and then called in the morning and let them have it again. Because I'm not serious about that shit. So if I could recommend anything to anybody out there that's thinking about getting any kind of mental help, don't go to Taros at all. Like, just avoid fucking Taros. Even if they fucking try to throw it at you, dude, like, we can find you something. We'll put our stoner brains together and we'll find something 100% better than Taros. But I've never had a good experience with them so far. So that's my little rant of the day. Anybody else? Anybody got a rant they want to go on today? I see you, Allison. I see you. Hold up. I got you.
I know, but I have an experience about Taros.
Uh-oh.
Well, my EMDR was run through there. So, I mean, I had a really kick-ass counselor, and not all the counselors are the same, and I would follow my counselor anywhere. So, yeah. They do have EMDR, which is a really important service, and it's hard for, like, low-income people to find that service. So,
All right.
I mean, if you go there specifically knowing what you want and what you need, it's not a bad program, and I've never had meds through them.
Oh, you're right.
So,
okay, look, I ain't gonna tell people to not go there, but make it your last option. How about that, man?
okay.
Make it the last resort. Like, I've had some good, because I had to take some classes in there, and I had some good, like, class counselors, whatever you call them, coordinators. But the people that just answer the phone, they suck ass.
They're incompetent.
They're pretty shitty. Like, they act like they don't care. And then they get mad at motherfuckers when they go into the office and be snapping on them. Like, if you would have
They don't care because they deal with they don't care.
Yeah, they just deal with a shit ton of me's. I wouldn't care either. Like, bruh.
So the counselors really, like, some counselors really care though.
No,
I know Bradshaw might have had a bad experience with them.
Uh-oh, Bradshaw? What you got for us, bro? Go ahead.
Oh shit. I went there because I got a DUI for marijuana, but I got dropped to reckless driving, but they still put it on like my plea that I had to go there
Oh, okay.
for like substance abuse counseling. And it was just a joke. Like every day I told them I was gonna leave and go smoke weed.
Oh, really? And they just
Yeah.
go, huh? Every time I told them that, they try to extend my fucking program.
Yeah, they didn't say shit to me.
Bitch. That's some bullshit, bruh. I'm muting you. I'm upset I even heard that. I'm just kidding, bro. But no, dude. I guess it is. Everyone has a different experience. There's probably people out there that will argue that Taros is great. I don't know, man. I haven't had too many great experiences with them.
They were probably just happy that I wasn't fucking sitting there in a coloring book like all the other tweakers were. Like,
You should have been in
like
that coloring book, bro. You probably would do some pretty shit, bro. I got you. All right. Well, here's let me mix you up, and this is what I want. This is what I want to talk about real quick. Yeah. Can everybody see that? Right? We could all see that. I just want to zoom it up. I want to make it bigger. Come on now. Oh, don't tell me the Arizona Republic like that.
State orders it to stop. Moose stabilizer.
hey, so we can zoom it in ourselves.
Yeah, you guys should do that. Well, I'm trying to do it for everybody that's watching Facebook, but I forgot. I have a MacBook. There we go. Okay. So
What?
that is what Yilo's been pushing out. Well, until they've been told to stop. And the
So
funny,
you?
go. The funny thing is last week, not only Jeremiah but Beezy both. Beezy went on the Van Ferris on Instagram, right? Or yeah.
Rochelle from Dank Diaries did too on Facebook. It was everywhere, and then they made the news today. Well, Fox 10 News had him on today. This is shitty.
Dude, see, now the first time I seen it was on Beezy's because Jeremiah, he was like, yo, check, she blew up the live feed, go check it out. So I was like, oh, okay, hold on, let me see what this is about. But this shit right here, I mean, what are your guys? I mean, you guys honestly been going off about it all fucking day. But listen, and also, I can't mute you guys from here. Oh, actually, I can't. Someone's loud. There it is. Got you. You guys been talking about it all day today, you know, and I really tried to stay out of like not looking at it, just because I wanted to talk about it today when I first saw it. But what do you like? Obviously, it's fucking terrible that these people really try to take advantage of a situation, and people that are fearing for their lives right now, probably looking at cannabis as. Because we all, I mean, shit, I don't know about you guys, but I'm sure we believe that cannabis keeps us healthy. Like I said, I haven't gotten sick in like over a fucking year, dude. Like my immune system is strong as hell, you know? And I give that all to marijuana. So like, if you're someone like me, you're like, bro, I need my weed every day to keep my immune system up, you know? So with that being said, you know, there's other people too, probably, you know, the healing properties marijuana has, looking at this and are like, bro, finally, you know, we got something that's gonna help us fight this fucking coronavirus. And turns out like that's not even what it is at all. So I know Allison, I know you feel pretty strong. Alicia, you as well.
I just don't like the false advertising. Using the word cure isn't, we can't do that with cancer. Like, cannabis can't do that with cancer because, yeah, haven't you ever heard of a person that, Google what happens if you use the word cure.
In any natural remedies, anything natural, anything not approved by the FDA. Yep, pretty much. So I'm this as somebody that was a non-cannabis user. Okay, so somebody that came here and had a horrible past relationship with marijuana. So you have somebody that hated it. I know this was my last resort. I was at my wit's end. I was finally like, fine, I'll do drugs. I can't do anything else. Fine, give me a joint. And I had to call my dad. So somebody that hated it, but then went to it as his last resort and has now come around to be an advocate. This is hard to see. Somebody taking advantage of the most vulnerable industry we have right now. Brand new, emerging, We are distrusted. I left the healthcare industry. I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram, but I posted a picture of my pregnant self with my bellies because I was working in the healthcare industry up until 35 weeks. I delivered those twins at 36 weeks. I left that because I couldn't believe that the coworkers and my collegians and people that I trusted, when I told them about endocannabinoid system and all this crazy shit that I found, I was looked at like, oh girl, don't believe everything you read on the internet. Oh yeah, here we go. She's, that's literally how I was like, you know what? I'm out. I'm gonna have these babies and I'm not coming back. And I didn't. I left and then I started here. I came here and that's it. And so to see that shit, obviously now you can hear me. It pissed me off when BZ posted it, and then I saw Rochelle post it, and then there was multiple people posted it. I was like, this is dangerous. And and BZ did the research on it. It literally the combination makes something that could kill you. It could like chlorine almost or something similar to that. Anyways, that's crazy. That's like, and then I as somebody and us in the industry, you go and send people. I have people that message me all day long and ask, where should I get some CBD? What do you recommend? Blah, blah, blah. So then you have that fucker. You can't, you send an old lady, you send somebody that doesn't know anything, that doesn't watch this, but really is looking for help into there. And then they sell them that. Like, how dishonest do you have to be to do that? That's all I gotta say. Sorry.
You're good. My bad. See, I muted myself.
No, you're fine.
I always mute myself. I said, don't feel bad.
Okay.
That's a strong ass viewpoints right there.
Yeah.
That was hard. I mean, I see there's now, especially being in the industry, I can see now where things are at logistically. Now in the industry, there's a lot of eye openings that I've come across, and the people I fuck with are the people I fuck with for a reason. And when I saw that, I was like, oh man, that's wrong. That's like beyond wrong. That's beyond just trying to line your pocket. That's the quickest buck you try to make off of a brand new industry. Like this whole thing. It's not us. Any other industry that did it, it wouldn't have been a big deal because everything else has already been out there. It's been out there for years. If somebody said Budweiser, would do it, we'd all laugh. Okay. Roll your eyes because we know it's truly not. But you think cannabis, you don't know. You see a million posts, you see a million articles on how it does do this, how it does do that. And if you are desperate, you may go to Yilo and get that concoction for this. Like, that's so sad. It's just sad.
Well, there's so much misunderstood about this one issue that it's playing on so many people's fears and the fear of the unknown that of course it's going to be marketable. And to market and capitalize on that fear, it's dishonest.
It's disgusting. I think like it kind of reverses everything we've all been like working for,
exactly.
To break that stigma, trying to break that idea that we're just some money hungry scumbags who sit back and just smoke pot and benefit off the others, like, nah, man, it's not even like that. But then here you go, you got this company. It's not even the patients that's being the sneaky ones. I mean, yeah, we have motherfuckers selling black market carts and everybody shut that shit the fuck down real quick. You know what I'm saying? But when you have a company like a very, I mean, I've never shopped there. I don't know about them. I don't know.
They have a good time, first time patient.
Well, I'm not going there now.
I used to shop there. It was okay back then, but I don't like the stuff that they carry. I don't feel like it's the official stuff. Like their Trike KK doesn't feel like Reef's Trike KK. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, interesting.
Well, I see you guys. We're talking about clones today. No.
Look, man. Look, I just know that when I used to go to Yilo, shit was different. Like this isn't the Yilo that I remember, man, at all.
When I went to Yilo, they had $99 clones. And
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
if you're gonna
Like
get
way
a
back in the
99,
day.
if you're gonna get a $99 clone, that shit's bunk. So
Wait.
elaborate, like you can get Purple Punch for like $400 for a clone, and that shit's bunk.
So what's I'm lost. I'm confused now. So what's a good clone? What would the ticket on that?
Like $1,200.
Huh?
Like $1,200.
Oh shit! For a clone.
It's illegal to sell clones, technically.
I was gonna say, but let's go back to the point. It's illegal to sell him. He's selling him out of red Solo cups.
Oh,
Yeah.
for real?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's illegal to
Someone
sell them.
says that they used to cut the roots before they sold them.
I've
If
never bought one.
If the roots
I
were
don't know.
cut, that does make it somewhat
I knew a
legal.
couple people that bought them.
Hold on. Allison, what happened?
Someone said that the roots were cut.
Yeah.
And if the roots are cut, it does make it somewhat legal. There is a gray area. But distribution of clones should not be happening unless the person has the rights to cultivate.
So time out. If you fucking cut the roots, isn't that defeat the whole? Like, it's not gonna grow, right? Or you have to like restart the fucking roots again, basically, right? Is that working with weed? I don't know, man. So if you cut the roots, then you take that part, stick it in the ground, and water it, and then more roots just start growing. Is that the idea?
No, that's a different
Okay,
process.
no. So from as far as cloning, bro, cloning is like from the just a plant that would eventually turn into like a cola. You feel me? It's not a part of like a family that turn into a cola, basically. Like you're taking that whole stem from the main stem, not from just cutting the whole thing down. You're just taking like a little slither.
I get that. Fast forward to the roots though, right?
Okay.
When you cut the roots off, that's not just like the end of the process. You can't like once you cut the roots off, it's not like
To a little veg state plant.
It could go back and you can restart a plant, bro, once you cut it down, like all the way down. I've seen videos on YouTube of people doing them, bro, like starting their plant, like reversing the stages back, backwards. It's possible.
Kyle, we're gonna have to go fucking do some science.
Haven't you seen someone regrow like an onion from an onion that they got at the store?
Yeah, shit like that. That's exactly.
That's what
the
this
perfect
is.
Fucking,
yeah.
Right there. That's the perfect analogy. Right there.
That's
Boom.
it.
Okay.
Boom. Fucking boom.
Damn, so they selling y'all onions, man. They selling y'all onions.
Shut the fuck up.
In a red Solo cup. What kind of? First of all,
and they're chopping the roots off. Your onions suck.
Vase, bro? A vase or something? Damn. So all in all, like they just been doing some crazy shit since.
Well, it's reckless. I mean,
it is reckless.
Very.
If a patient gets pulled over with it, a cop could really go either way with it, in my opinion.
Listen, I'm going to tell you this right now. If you're a dispensary and you illegally sell me a clone and I get pulled over, I'm telling on you. Like, fuck that.
It doesn't matter. They have money for a lawyer. You don't.
I got the receipts, player. I got my receipts right here, fam. Listen, I purchased this right at Yilo for $99. Here's my receipt. And my debit card, because they was illegally taking debit card transactions on the Square app. Oh,
yes.
I'm just playing, bro. I don't even know. Don't take my word for it. Shit. I've never been there. How's there? Okay, so is their weed at least good? Since they doing all this dirty shit, does that mean their weed sucks? Or is their weed?
The only thing good from them is their drinks.
And they do have bomb-ass drinks.
It's kind of like a really hot chick with a fucking bad attitude. It just doesn't matter. Just fuck it.
I mean,
doesn't matter. Is it good? Who knows? We're not gonna find out. Sorry.
Yeah, I haven't been to Yilo in a long time, so.
All right.
A really hot chick with a really bad attitude, just fuck it.
Well,
You
listen.
know what I mean? Like
That's all you do. That's all you do with her.
right. For the drinks. She has really good drinks.
She's got really good.
You only want her for her drinks then, huh? You're only with me for my drinks.
Yep. Elo. Everything else sucks, bitch.
Damn. So no gas pass over there.
No.
I don't
Not
know.
after
I don't know
this.
this. I don't know
I
this.
think we
haven't
just
been
got a
here
really
in
bad
long
rep
time.
right now.
Yeah, not after this shit.
Yeah.
We
It's
would
gonna
have to
take them
go.
a minute to repair from that, personally, in my opinion.
I agree.
Like, look at Encanto. I mean, I really don't think they've fully recovered from that.
From what?
So,
What did they do? Jeremiah,
From their mold.
real
From
quick.
their mold.
Jeremiah.
You unmuted.
From their mold.
TMZ.
Go ahead, Jeremiah. What's up? What did Encanto do?
They didn't recover from their mold. They got like hella mold.
Mold?
Yeah. In their grow room. In every single room.
That be no good.
And they were on the news 2 years ago about it.
Wait, wasn't Cheech there like banging that fucking spot pretty hard? Not was this before or after the mold?
I don't know if Cheech was Chong.
One of Cheech or Chong, one of the two. Who's the Mexican one?
Cheech is the
Cheech is
Mexican.
the Mexican one.
Right. So I was right.
But they were banging Tommy Chong's stuff.
Okay, then I
Who's
was
the white dude.
God damn, man. Where's my pop culture at? What kind of podcast host am I? No pop culture whatsoever. Hey, Boog. I am, and now, hold on. Can you hand me this joint? Can you hand me that thing right there?
But no, that was
That's
like
what
2 years
it's called.
ago, and now it's Cresco.
I am knighting you, K-Boog. You are being knighted.
What does that mean?
Now I'm taking my spot.
Because you more
Am I in
culturally
charge now?
diverse.
Yeah, I have no pop culture, man. You go ahead.
You more culturally diverse.
Dude,
Well, I mean,
I don't even know who Jerry Garcia is. I don't even know if I would vouch for me, dude. Don't vouch.
you got it now, though.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
There you go. Allison gave you a link for the mold.
Oh, wait. Hold up. Where'd she send it? Oh, there it is. Hold on. Let me open it.
Screen share that shit.
I'm about to, young bull. I got you.
Young bull.
Young bull. Lab test.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, no. Look at the backdrop back there behind the.
Oh my gosh.
That's fucking gross.
Is there more pictures?
I've never seen pictures. Wow.
Yo, why doesn't the
Look
the
at
Arizona Department of Health send us notifications like this that they've had problems like this?
That was like 2 years ago. They didn't have to test anything. Nothing's mandatory.
Look at, there's a quote.
Oh, okay.
That's mold growing on the wall. Read it like that, dude. Do you see that quote right there? That's mold growing on the wall.
Yo, that shit is sickening.
Inspection records are secret? What?
I think that this issue led to a lot of why the testing bill had so much backing.
Yay.
We don't care about how to clean Adidas. Oh, man. Leak sprayed off. Okay, check this out. They knew why it happened. They didn't bother to fix the fucking problem as it happened. They just left it there. After about, oh,
It's fucked up.
stupid.
It's responsible.
That's not gas pass, bro. I'm sorry.
That's.
Yeah, man, I bought weed from there before, bro.
I bought weed from there before, too. But it's been
That
a
is
while.
not
How long
gas
ago was
pass.
that?
That's fucked up.
That was in 2017.
Okay, good. This was during
Okay, 3 years ago.
We're good. Well, fuck, man. That's sad, dude.
Well, and they're
You
still
know,
trying to give away that $50 credit for refer a friend thing, and people are not. They're not go. I mean, it's just they're again. It's you.
They need to rebrand.
You done fucked up, Aaron.
Somebody. Somebody up trying to get me to use that Encanto thing. I was like, listen, man, I've been paying attention on Facebook, and right now
Yeah.
there's a lot of bad talk on Encanto. I think I'm gonna stay away from there, buddy. But thank you for that.
Exactly.
I'm not.
what about Copper State Flower and their chemical spill?
What? Enlighten me. I didn't hear.
That was like how long ago? That was like a
It
year
was
and a
like
half ago.
2018. Yeah.
2 years
Yeah.
ago.
What about
Yeah, it was-
Copper State? What?
They had like a huge chemical spill that like hospitalized some of their employees and shit, and like they didn't let them call 911 so that it didn't get reported. And, like
Wow.
who knows what it did to like the plants and all the other kind of like soil around it.
Dark
'Cause
side.
it's all outdoor grow. And like all of Copper State Flower goes to Soulflower. That's their house flower.
That's their
No,
house flower.
damn it, I smoked it.
Yeah.
I've seen Copper State at Harvest too.
I know.
Yeah, but Sunflower,
State
that's
is
their
very
house
big in
flower.
Arizona, guys.
Copper
State's big
State
and been around for a
specifically.
very
Copper
long
State's
time.
everywhere, whether you
They're
know
the
it or not.
largest growing
Yeah,
area.
they're at
The
Herbal Wellness Center. They're everywhere.
All of Arizona is gonna look
They're
like
in Nirvana.
Apache Junction here real soon. It's just gonna be a bunch of fucking Hills Have Eyes in Apache Junction shit. Um, all smoking Copper State's chemical weed. Yeah, that's why I got this extra toe. Don't tell nobody.
But at least you swim fast, huh?
Oh, what happened?
That's the blessing. At least you swim fast, huh? That's the blessing.
I don't anymore, so it's a curse, man.
Okay.
Although
JK.
it does give me an extra little leverage if I want to take a little load off on one foot. I could just put it on my sixth toe.
You're ridiculous.
All right, so listen, before we go, there was a really good question from the Chronicles yesterday that I want to ask. I feel like such a dick asking you before nighttime, but why not? So the question is, do you believe in ghosts? Would you ever go ghost hunting? And have you ever had a supernatural encounter?
Yes, yes, and
And
yes.
would you rather eat worms or
All
crickets?
three.
All three.
Or what?
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go around. We'll start with Alicia real quick because you seemed hella pumped to get your answer.
Hell yeah. I already try to connect with spirits if you follow me at all. So that just sounds like a perfect spring break vacation for me as a haunted like hotel somewhere. It'd be like the best thing ever. But yes, an experience. Yeah, throughout my whole childhood, there was always those like crazy rumors of the house in New Mexico, and that just it's the old house, 100 years old, and we would go back every summer for family vacations and shit, and you hear the stupid Llorona story. That's the kind of like thing that we would be dealing with. But I just remember having this experience there in New Mexico, and I never ever wanted to go back, and I never did, and that was the last summer, and it just was it was just the feelings. It was just those feelings, and like not being able to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. It just some crazy ass shit.
Okay.
So yes, I would want to like look deeper into it, but then I'm also terrified of like bringing that shit home and never getting rid of it, like on Ghost Adventures. So.
Well, we'll have to bring a little, probably, I don't know, Annie or somebody who can bless us on our way out of the haunting spot. But we were just talking about hitting up Jerome. So
yes. Oh my God, how fun!
Dude, I want to go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Dude, remember that one Halloween? I think
I'm gonna haunt you when we go there. You know that, right?
Do me the
Like,
favor.
even if there's no ghosts, I'm gonna fuck with you.
Hell yeah.
We're going live all day, bruh.
Oh,
I'm gonna do it like
make some damn ghosts.
it was like Halloween H2O when Busta Rhymes had put that little show together, and they all went through Michael Myers' old house. Out, what we're gonna do? We're gonna have it all of us are gonna be on Zoom, and we're gonna split up, and we're gonna just be fucking recording our walk through the fucking haunted little spot and shit. Damn, that'd be crazy, right? Oh man, people would be fucking losing their shit.
That sounds scary as fuck.
All right, Ariana, go ahead. You hold on. Let me make sure. I don't know why. You're gonna have to unmute yourself. There you go.
I was getting there. What's up?
So you got any do you believe in ghosts?
This is a funny story. I actually used to be really religious, and since I started smoking, opened my eyes to a lot of like different religions. So, yes, I do believe in ghosts. Yes, I do believe there's like an afterlife, and yes, I believe you can be reincarnated. But that's totally my opinion. So, but yes, ghosts I believe in. Like, I've been in some scary like places. I can't really remember that much, but it's just like I get really bad chills, and then the hair on my arms stand up and stuff, and it's just like you get this weird eerie feeling, but I'm usually not really scared, so it doesn't really bother me as much. But yes.
This is crazy for y'all to be like, yeah, it didn't bother me. Hell, I ain't fucking going nowhere with y'all.
Weed has opened my eyes to a lot, so I mean, shit.
Hell no.
I'd still be closed-minded if I didn't smoke. So
All right.
give me perspective.
Thanks y'all for that. I probably shouldn't have asked that question for my own sake, because damn.
Okay.
They just freaked out now, huh?
Yeah, it's all good though. I'll be yeah, whatever. God, leave, phone. Okay, Allison, you got any scary? Do you believe in ghosts?
I know too many dead people not to.
Okay. Have you had any encounters with any ghosts?
A few. When my biological dad committed suicide
Oh, shit.
when I was 27. I just had Mallory. Mallory was born like a few months before, Mallory was 7 months old, I'd say. Brandon, my oldest, was like 4. And it was the weirdest thing. My son had like these night terrors where he would like wake up and he would like talk straight past me. And I'm like, who the fuck is he talking to? It was fucking freaky. And he was like, Uncle JJ, and my ex's brother looked a lot like my dad. And I got to the point where like I called up my ex's brother and I was like, dude, are you okay? Is everything fine? My son's been fucking freaking out and been talking straight past me for like a week. My aunt told me that he committed suicide Saturday night. They started like Monday night. They stopped that night. And it wasn't like until like a month later that I put it all together. I was like, Uncle JJ looks a lot like my dad. And I was like, maybe it was my dad trying to tell me that he was, because kids are like more intact like that. But it was freaky. It was like really fucking freaky, and it's never happened since.
Okay.
He's never had any like night terrors or like really horrible dreams since then. So.
Yeah. Remind me not to be hanging around with you and your kids. Fuck that. Anybody that got them supernatural kids, you keep them away from me. I love kids, but if your kid.
He plays too much video games now.
With who? I want to make sure he's playing with the real person. I'm just playing. Listen, I catch my son in there talking to him.
He's pretty mellow now. He's like,
boy,
he's a cool kid.
Oh, just talking to my Lego guys. All right, that's better. That better be who you talking to, son. Shit, let me not hear not nobody else. All right, thank you for that, Allison. I was about to mute you in the middle of the story because I didn't know where it was going. I was getting scared, but I G'd through it. You know me, I'm a G. I appreciate you.
And that's
oh, I'm sorry. What happened?
I said that was just one of many. There's other weird stories I've had, but
Oh,
maybe like a Halloween edition.
some more in the bakery. Allison gonna bust out with her whole genre. Let's do it. I'm ready. All right, let's go, Jeremiah. I know you got some crazy shit. Well, maybe I'm just judging you. I should stop doing that. You believe in ghosts, bro?
I would say, yeah.
Have you ever had an encounter with a ghost or made you think that there was anything spooky going on around you?
Have you ever seen Shadows on the Road?
No, sir.
No? I've definitely seen Shadows on the Road. That shit's weird. So you had another question, like, what are we gonna do after we go hunting these ghosts? Like, what are we gonna do once we find one?
We're gonna fucking run, bro. What do you mean?
Oh, we're gonna run?
I'm running. What the fuck are you
It
doing?
doesn't sound like hunting.
It sounds,
That doesn't sound like hunting.
listen, I never. I'm not gonna go hunting. I'm there to spectate. I'm a spectator.
Well,
We did not
see, what you
Ghostbusters,
do
bro.
is you aim the proton pack gun at the base of the ghost. I'll throw the little like slider trap thing out, and boom, we got him.
Okay.
And someone
Y'all
has to
catch 'em.
film.
I'm running.
Ghostbusters shit.
All
Taking
right,
my-
so I'm gonna go ghost hunting with Kyle, obviously.
Okay.
Yeah.
He seems like he's got his shit together, ideally, but does he have any of those items that he just mentioned?
It don't matter. He's gonna get
Great
haunted at
point.
the end of the day.
Got this.
They gonna haunt his ass.
Well, if you guys can come up with that shit, then count me in. I'm in there. No camera, cause I gotta be focused. I gotta be ready to fight these fuckers, bro.
That's how we're gonna see them. That's how this works. We need to watch a few episodes of something to get caught up with how ghost hunting works.
Some YouTube hackers.
How about an episode of The
I'm already
Ghostbusters,
gonna
the
be
movie?
scared. I don't want to be watching no episodes of shit. Okay.
But don't we need cameras? Like, isn't that it? I know you know this, Jeremiah. Like, isn't that it? You need like cameras and shit to see this. Like every video I've seen, you need cameras to see these entities. So we need to film.
Everybody's wearing a chest harness with their phones attached.
Okay, I like that idea.
So we'll keep it cheap because we ain't got no funds for no damn recording company to come on out. And
No.
We're gonna have some Blair Witch ass looking footage.
Right up the nose. Like that one shit.
Who's gonna make the grip effect? Who can make their nose cry?
Oh my God.
Leaking, boy, or no?
Let's not find out.
Would you rather go hunt for ghosts or witches?
Ghosts.
Ghost.
Ghost.
Why?
Yo, I feel like I got
Yes.
at least a 50-50. The ghost is going to be chill, like Ivory, and just want to kick it. And if it's a witch, I think we're fucking lights out no matter what.
Yeah, you're done. You're done. You're done.
You done?
Is a witch hunt politically correct, or?
No.
What is it?
Politically correct. What the hell?
I think the witch would be safe.
Witchery is not a protected class of human.
Oh, okay. All right.
No. You can be a witch if you want to. I got no beef with witches either.
No.
Right. No,
Just don't put no curse on me.
exactly.
They just heard what you said. You guys
Don't hex me.
fuck.
I'm not trying to hunt no ghosts, no witches, no none of that.
Just to let y'all witches know I'm on your side.
I like ghosts. I like witches. I like spirits, entities. I like all them shits.
I like it all. Fuck it. If you
I'm a friend of the people.
Smart men. Smart men.
Right.
Steez, you the last one.
Well,
You ever
I
seen?
mean, I had creepy encounters when I was a kid. Yes, I definitely believe in ghosts. Because I spirits are watching over me to keep me safe. Because, man, I've done some dumb shit. But yeah, I have some creepy encounters when I was a kid. I just rather not talk about them because now I'm gonna be fucking creeped out.
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
We'll do it in daytime at the studio. I would put that away. But this guy got somebody. She's actually stayed at the haunted hotel in Jerome.
Ooh, that place is dope. I love shopping in Jerome.
Did you see?
I've never
Catch
been.
ghosts.
I didn't see ghosts, but there was a lot of weird noises and movement, like that you could hear, but not see it. It was for a bachelorette party, and which was weird.
Girl,
Those weren't weird noises.
that's what I was gonna say. That wasn't no weird movement, girl. That was some shit. That was some bachelorette things going on.
This
Shit.
was after all the festivities.
Boy, we don't.
Just a bunch of chicks, and it was creepy. I think Jackson saw a ghost.
Well, I'm not talking about that. No, we're not gonna talk about. We're not gonna talk about our kids' ghost experience before we go to bed. No.
The werewolf?
Wait, your kid had one too?
What? Don't say.
Jordan's got werewolves living in his house now.
Don't put me in this house. Allison, don't put me in this. Don't say two. Not.
Werewolf. My kid had one.
See?
Oh no.
See, what's that? It wasn't.
And I had no idea until one day we were walking down Mill Ave and she saw an Ed Hardy shirt with a skull and she said, "Animal, scary animal." And I was like, what the fuck? And then it all made sense. It was the craziest thing I'd ever experienced.
No, that sounds is crazy. I already told this story in the studio. I don't want to tell it again.
Oh, you did?
I told it before.
Okay.
You did.
Her face.
Was it weird?
It's on the Halloween episode, right? No? Maybe?
No,
Nah.
listen, because my dad.
All right, save it for another day.
Oh, yeah. It was right at, yeah, I remember that one.
Okay.
Y'all want to get scared?
It's not.
Yes.
It is because it's freaking freaky. Okay, it's freaking.
It's not really scary to me, actually. I think it's cool.
It's freaking freaky, Mr.
I
Bigglesworth.
thought it was kind of sweet.
All right, check this out. Here,
I think it's really cool.
I'm going in. It is cool, but dude, I just get the chills thinking about shit like that, bro. Like that shit gives me the chill. All right, so check this out. So Kristen's father recently passed away, and it was like right before Christmas. So Christmas time, we go to their house, her parents' house, and everything was like just not normal, but like my son didn't bring anything up that day. So to me, everything was kind of normal, right? So I don't know, it was probably like a week or two later, we're just sitting there talking about it. And he was like, "Yeah, man, we saw Nana, Uncle Robbie, Papa." And I was like, "Nah, bro, like, don't say that, because his mom, his mom." I was like, "Nah, don't say that in front of your mom. Papa wasn't there, He's like, "Dad, yes, he was. Papa was there." And I was like, "Nah, that was probably," I think he was like, "Nah, Dad. He walked by and he said, 'Oh, hey, Jackson, you found me.'" And then he like said he just smiled and like walked away. And I was like, "Jackson, you were dreaming, right?" He was like, "No, Dad, it was on Christmas. We were all sitting in the living room opening presents." He was like, "Well, you weren't in there, and Mom was in the kitchen." But he was just, and then Kristen was like, "Well, what did Papa look like?" And he was like, "Oh, his eyes were just open and he was walking around the house." And I was like, "Oh, fuck, bro. Now my son's gonna be sitting here telling me every time he sees like a ghost and shit." Like I'm just scared of shit like that. I know not all ghosts are like bad and like evil spirits, but like I'm just scared of that shit, period. Like, but it was cool, like, because I guess it gave like a sense of like, he was still watching everybody and letting everybody know he was still there, like, and I thought that was pretty cool that he at least used my son and not like one of the fucking crazy dogs or something that they have over there, or one of the cats. But like at least it was like one of my dogs, my kids. Damn, like shit, like yeah, I like dog shit. But yeah, man, I guess it just depends on the interaction, you know, what it could, how, you know, you could take it. But for me, it's always going to be scared. So don't sit here and be like trying to convince me that all spirits are cool. Like I know some are cool and shit. I'm still going to be scared. So yeah, that's my scary story for the night. That's yeah. I don't want to talk about it anymore because I still got to go to bed, bruh. Fuck. Oh, and before we go, I'm going to leave you with this image in your head. Last night, I don't know if you guys saw me, but I snuck off and did that RSO, like, off screen. It really fucked me up last night, guys. Like, let me tell you how many heart attacks I had in, like, 30 minutes. Not, like, real heart attacks. Like, you know, like, yeah, let me not get you scared, but, like, those mental heart attacks when you're like, oh, my God. Like that weed. Hold on. Yeah, you gotta unmute yourself, player. And worse than the Graham dab, bro. Worse.
I'm gonna need some of that.
Listen, yeah. Let me tell you what happened. Like, I don't know if I had accidentally fell asleep on my leg the wrong way or what. But
which RSO was it?
Zonka.
Oh fuck, that's gonna fuck you up.
Dude. Let me tell you, I don't know if I fell asleep or laid on my leg wrong. You know how you fall asleep, like, it feels like you fall asleep for a quick second, but it's for like a minute? I fell asleep long enough on my leg to where my leg fell asleep, like just one of my legs, right? And I jumped out of bed so fast, and I'm like, Kristen, oh my God, it's happening. I'm dying. My leg is going, it's paralyzing. I was like, my leg is going numb. I can't feel it. Like, I'm trying to stand up. Like, I stand up, and it's in my hip. Like, I've never felt it before, like, my leg falling asleep like that. So I'm tripping, like, 20 times harder. Like, I stand up, and, like, you would have thought somebody shot me the way I hit the ground. Like, oh, fuck, it's over. I'm like, Kristen, you got to get up. She's like, dude, get the fuck in bed. Like, you're going to wake the baby up. I'm like, I'm not getting in bed, Kristen. You need to take me seriously. Like, I'm dying right now.
I had just fallen asleep. I was like, no, I am so tired. No. I was like, lay back down right now. He's like, I think I can.
So how much did you take? I've never taken it before.
I take it daily. You're
never
ever.
I take it every day.
I've never had it before. I
went ham.
Jordan took the syringe home and said he was going to cook some with it and never brought me nothing.
I never cooked with it. I still have the...
No, you just waited to quarantine and ate it for yourself. I'm just fucking with you, bro.
Yeah,
I'm just fucking with you, man.
RSO will mess you up, man.
So how much did you take?
But it will,
You didn't even eat that much.
Repeat it. Let's say, like, from the tip, this shit was like this long. Bro.
I need to find a BOGO.
Like a
What were you thinking?
Huh? Yes, you weren't even paying attention. I was doing that shit off on the side, off camera, because I didn't want to.
I saw you doing it at the end.
I think I saw him do it at the end too. You know?
I did
crazy.
It. And I know the recommendation, and I'm like, fuck the recommendation, bro. We going.
George says, fuck that.
We going for a ride tonight. Not a ride I recommend, people. You don't want those
You ended up on the ground.
Huh?
You ended up on the ground.
Bruh. I'll tell you guys, if there was a camera, we would have
But you're not dead, though.
That's fucking hilarious.
Right now. We would have been paid. America's Funniest Home Videos. And I'm talking about the $100,000 prize, not that bullshit $10,000.
You wake up with RSO breath, make some morning breath.
I woke up this morning so fucking, like, hungover. Like, oh my God, bro. Like,
I'm jealous.
I got some, bro. I'm not taking this shit no more. So as soon as we get out of quarantine, all yours, bro. That's why I don't fuck with shrooms. All right, I appreciate you guys for coming through tonight. You guys been lovely. Thank you. This was some good talk. It was nice. It was juicy, and then it got nice and scary at the end, like it should have. Again, you guys keep dropping shit into the chat. I know I dropped that article today, but anything you guys talk about, I might just pull it out of there and talk about it during the day. So, whatever. Or if you have anything else you see, run across, suggest, holler. Or anybody on the live feed, if you want to see us go at it talking about this, that, or this, or hop into the conversation and contribute, you're more than welcome. We just riding this ride. So
Angie just
I don't know what she said. What did you say?
said Angie just came in.
Oh.
Angie did.
Oh, Tangy. Yeah, Tangy came in late. Sorry.
Yes, she did.
But I love you guys all. You guys have yourself a great night. And we'll do this again tomorrow.
See everybody tomorrow.
Peace.
See everyone tomorrow. Bye, guys.
Peace out.
Peace
I don't
out.
even know if